Hey, all beautiful souls, how are you all doing today? So, as the time advances, we are moving forward and we have already reached the month of September. Well, almost. By the time I'm recording this video, we are still in August, but we are approaching September. So, autumn is coming, and I decided to make a video about the upcoming month of September to see what you can expect, what kind of energies are coming, what kind of energies are going. I think it will be interesting. I have a feeling that September will be an interesting month. So, as usual, let's get started with the pile picking. Let's see which cards are going to represent the piles between which you can make a selection. Just take a look. Yeah, I have all the cards. Alright, let's get started. So, which card wants to represent our first pile, our first group? By the way, I haven't mentioned it. I usually mention this in the end of the reading, but I mean, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you are completely new to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button because your subscription is quite helpful for me, and also by subscribing you are not going to miss out any future videos that I'm making, so feel free to do that. Alright, which card wants to represent our first group? For some reason the card doesn't want to come. Okay, we have Isa. Alright, interesting. Let's see which card wants to represent our second group. Okay, we have another one, and that is Manas. Alright. And finally, let's see which card will represent our final group, and we already have it, and that is Berkano. Alright, so you have 3 cards in front of you, and whichever of those 3 cards attracts you the most, whichever of those 3 cards your intuition is telling you to choose that one. And feel free to pause if you need to. I mean, you will see those cards on a bigger screen after I'm done talking here. And yeah, feel free to pause if you need to. Just do your meditations, do your rituals, and select the card. And we will meet in your reading. Hello there, pal number 1. For those of you who have chosen Isa, let's take a look what Isa has as a keywords. Isa says to you stillness, self-control, focus, stability, stasis. Alright, so from all those keywords, what I picked up for your month of September is that during the month of September, indeed, you will be very focused. I don't feel that you are going to approach many new things, but I think you already have something that that is in your mind, and I feel that you are going to put all your attention on that thing. And yeah, actually that's the main thing that I'm picking up here. I feel that during the month of September, indeed, you will put a lot of efforts and a lot of attention on one specific thing, one specific area in your life. And another thing that gets my attention is that Isa resembles a bit the Hanged Man in Tarot. And the Hanged Man usually doesn't want to indicate taking actions, doing something drastic, or taking a step forward. It is more like pausing, taking a step back and reflecting, seeing things from a different perspective, and just taking a healthy step back. That's what the Hanged Man would say in this situation. And I feel that in the month of September, you will have that time to reflect on in which direction things are going, how you want them to go, and how you want to approach things. In general, I feel that in the month of September you will just pull back a bit, but it's not bad at all. It's actually quite good. It is quite healthy actually, because like that you will have the right tools, the right visions in order to charge forward with much more force and determination. So let's get started with the reading itself. I'm gonna put Isa here, and I have prepared various oracle cards. Just let me take a look. Okay, I took the wrong oracle card. Just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, here is the right one. It is called Healing Energy Oracle. I I took another oracle card that was about conversations, so no, it's not valid for your month of September. Let's see what cards you are going to get from this oracle deck. Please, spirits, what is essential for pile number 1, the people who came to this reading? Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God and the universe. Okay, so this card is saying to me that in the month of September, trust will be a key word for you. And indeed, what comes to me as a message is that there will be a requirement of a lot of trust. I mean, it's just trust in the process rather than constantly trying to control it, rather than constantly wondering why this is happening like that, why this is going that way, you don't like this or you don't like that. Here, what is required is to have faith that everything that is happening, it is happening for a reason, and that reason is not to punish you or harm you in any kind of way. It is more like natural course of events. It is more like following the script of your life, following the path that it is meant to, you are meant to walk on. And this card is saying to you just to have faith and trust that everything is unfolding in its natural process, in its natural way. Please, Spirit, what other message do you have for pile number 1? We have peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Okay. So, with this card, I feel that many of you will recognize the true abundance, and the true abundance is peace. I feel that in the month of September, many of you will be looking for peace. Many of you will be just trying to find that inner peace that is unwavering. To be honest, no other messages are coming to me from this card, but what I feel is that actually you will be all you want in September will be peace. You will make decisions that are based on your peace. You will move around, do things, everything that will unfold in the month, it will be regarding your peace. And as long as you act with peace, peace will manifest for you. Please, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the person who chose this group, for pile number 1? Your next message is joy. Like a child, I discover joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. Okay, so here the word is joy, but I feel that it is more like simplicity. I feel that you will find happiness in simple moments, in moments that you have not tried to plan, some kind of spontaneous moments, glimpse of light, glimpse of occasional things that you've never expected will bring you joy and will put a smile on your face. That's the main thing that I felt from this card. Just some kind of coincidences that are not actually a coincidence, but I mean, officially they are coincidences, but there are no coincidences in general, at least not for me. Well, those type of moments will pop up every now and then in your month of September and will just put a smile on your face. That's what I feel from this card. I can literally feel that you are smiling and you are like, yep, I can see that. I can feel the message from angels. I can feel the message from above. Maybe you will see synchronicities, maybe you will see signs, maybe you will see things that will lead you to a higher guidance. You will feel some kind of presence. That's what I perceive from this card. And yeah, let's take another deck. We already had 3 cards from this one. I'm not sure if I should start with tarot already or if I should take some more oracle cards. I don't want to get it flooded with oracles, that's why I will take some tarots and then I will add some more oracles in order to get things a bit more dynamic. Otherwise we will be with oracles and without anything like concrete message from tarot. So today I will use my seasonal tarot deck with my cute boxes. Let's say shuffle. Alright. So, please Spirit, would you tell us what is awaiting pile number 1 in September? What kind of things actually, pile number 1, are you daredevil enough to know what kind of challenges are awaiting you? Because there are always challenges in life. Shall we start with the challenges and then move towards the blessings? Let's do it like that. Let's do something different to keep it more interesting. Let's see what challenges are awaiting you in September. What challenges are awaiting pile number 1 in September? We have 2 cards. Queen of Wands in reverse and 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, indeed I sense somebody that is either too dominant. Well, the main thing here is that there is some kind of misalignment, and I feel that this involves another person. Either you will get into a quarrel with someone, or there will be some kind of misalignment with another person. Definitely I sensed another person, especially because we have the presence of Queen of Wands. So this other person either is a bit too like dominant, kind of not seeing anything besides their own opinion, besides their own plans. It's like the entire world spins around them. And there was some kind of misunderstandings, not being on the right frequency with this person. It's like you have to do something with a person like that that is kind of not your type of person. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, so that's challenging pile number 1, but life has challenges, and challenges are actually sometimes even better than blessings because they teach you lessons, valuable ones. Alright, is there something more that you need to know about the situation, Spirit? Is there something? Okay, another pair of cards. And the other pair of cards is also in reverse. So we have Eight of Cups and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is saying to me about bad timing with that person. Something that is happening with that person feels like a bad timing. It's like necessary evil. I would call it necessary evil. You cannot avoid that situation. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse as well. You cannot move on from it. You don't like being in it. You don't like being with that person. You don't like having confrontations with that person. But it seems like you cannot move any further from that point, at least now. And the Wheel of Fortune, indeed, it feels like a bad timing. I mean, there are good periods and bad periods. And I feel that this is one of the bad periods. But even the bad period is considered, could be considered as a blessing, because during the tough periods, you are learning more, you are growing more. And actually, that's the thing. When you are sitting in comfort, when everything is unfolding the way you want it, when everything is perfect, rainbows, butterflies, and all kind of things, then you are just stuck on some kind of more superficial level, on the surface. You are not diving deep into life. And when things are difficult, challenging, you are growing, you are finding ways to deal with those challenges. So even though this situation seems kind of challenging, I feel that it will help you grow, it will help you enhance your own skills. So to be honest, I don't see that much of a challenge. It's not a nice situation to be in, to have to deal with a person with whom you are not in resonance. But at the same time, it feels like it will help you learn something. I mean, usually when we are dealing with people that are opposite of us, we can get something of them, we can learn something of them. And sometimes it is even better than dealing with someone that is exactly identical to you, because there isn't that much growth there. All right. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what are... Actually, I feel like a shuffle in my deck. All the cards are coming reversed. Maybe something's wrong. Okay. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what are the blessings in September for pile number 1? Okay, we have Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and this card, okay, in reverse, Justice in reverse. I take it just because it turned. So, your blessings. The first thing that I notice is that you are going to stand tall. You will be independent in September. You will just stand strong. That's the main thing that I'm feeling with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that you are going to be in your own power. You will feel that you don't need anyone else. But this blessing has downside as well. The downside of this blessing is that you might have some kind of issues with team members. This is actually something regarding your work, probably, or in general. I feel that you will feel so strong on your own and so independent that you will feel a bit, you won't want to be in groups of other people. You will feel a bit like that free electron that doesn't want to connect to any other chemical elements. Chemical elements, okay, physics, chemistry, it's not my strong point, but what I mean is that you will be like that independent person that doesn't want to be in groups, doesn't want to fit in with other people in their society. This kind of vibe I'm feeling, and this could be related with your work actually. Maybe in your workplace you will be strong and independent on your own, and you won't want to do too much with colleagues around you. And the Justice card coming in reverse, actually this card just turned within the deck. It says about some kind of unfair situation, something that is not considered that is not considered right here. I'm not sure what exactly it is. Let's find out. Please, Spirit, what do we need to know about the Justice card? 2 cards. The Sun in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the Sun in reverse is saying to me that actually this has something to do with your independence, with your being strong on your own kind of vibe. And what it's saying to me that it would feel kind of unfair for you that you have to do everything on your own while there are other people that are connecting better and they are doing things in groups. And that's why the Justice card came in reverse. But the other thing that I get from the rest of the cards, they are just adding extra information, and that information is that, well, with the Sun card in reverse, you will feel kind of okay with the situation. You will feel kind of strong enough, good enough, but at the same time, your satisfaction, your happiness won't be complete. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, well, I feel that some kind of expectations are not being met here. And it's really interesting because I asked for blessings specifically. And the only thing that actually feels like a true blessing here is that you are going to be strong on your own. But it came as a blessing, but also it feels like something that has double edges, like you will feel strong, but at the same time I feel that it would feel kind of lonely to be on your own. And yeah, that's the main thing I felt from those cards. Alright, I'm just gonna put them a bit higher because they won't be that visible. I want to take some more tarot. Please, Spirit, is there something more that pile number 1 needs to know about September? Some kind of general event or situation that they need to know? Two cards again. All the cards are coming in pairs. Okay, the Magician and the Hierophant. So I feel that in September you will be in your power pile number 1. No matter what is going on, I feel that you will be empowered. You will have blessings from above and you will have your own skills. Definitely I feel that you will be independent for some reason in September. I'm not sure in what regards you will be independent, but all the cards that I see, I sense that you are on your own and you have all the skills and you are managing with things alone. The Magician is saying to me indeed that you have all the skills, you have the talents, you have the knowledge, you have the things that you need in order to manage with situations and things. And the Hierophant is saying to me, well, you might feel on your own, but you're actually not on your own. You have your spirit guides that are with you. You have angels, spirit guides, higher self. All those higher beings are around you and they are supporting you and giving you their blessings. You might feel it, you might not feel it, but in both cases you are being supported and guided, so don't forget that. But indeed, I feel that in the month of September, you will shine, and you will stand out somehow from the crowd. Okay. And especially, it has something to do with your skills, with your capabilities. It's something that you can do that will set you apart from others. Something that you can do will make you stand out from the crowd. Alright, please Spirit, is there something more that you would like to share with pile number 1 about their month of September? The Empress, another major arcana. Alright, so Pile number one, no matter what is going on in the month of September, I feel that you will be prolific. Your ideas will be thriving. In general, I feel that you will be attracting good things in your life. And yeah, I just sense good stuff coming for you in September. I sense you being in your power, to be honest. I sense that you have all the skills. I sense that you are just attracting things to you. You are just giving the ideas, you are doing things, and you are seeing the results. The Empress here is saying to me about some kind of result. You will see the result of something. And it will be a positive result, it will be a good result. Okay, one last card. Please, Spirit. One last card about September for pile number one. The Devil in reverse. Okay, another major arcana. Actually, all the cards came as a major arcana here below. I'm not sure how visible they are. Actually, I think below Bulbasaur nothing is visible. So, the Devil card in reverse is saying to me that you are freeing yourself from some kind of limitations. Something that was limiting you before. Now you are freeing yourself from it. And now you are finding a way to escape from things that were draining you, things that were toxic, things that were kind of putting you in a box and not allowing you to show who you are, show how capable you are. Indeed, in September, I feel that you free yourself from something. And it will feel indeed liberating with the Devil card in reverse. Alright, now let me take a look at the timer. Okay, we still have time. I feel like taking some more oracle cards now. I will take just a few from the Love and Light oracles. What messages do you have for pile number one, Spirit? What messages do you have? Okay, too many messages. I will take these ones and keep that one. Gentleness is the path of peace. The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Alright. So, gentleness is the path of peace. The main thing that I'm picking up from this card is that you are not going to use any kind of rough power here. I feel that you will find your way to approach things with a gentle touch, and that gentle touch will lead you to the doors that are meant for you, the doors that will open for you. I feel that you will achieve much more with your gentle, kind energy than if you use rough power. Here definitely I sense feminine energy, especially with the Empress card being present. I feel that Spirit is saying to you to rely on your gentle side, on your feminine energy. Any other messages for pile number one, Spirit? Too many cards. I need just one or two. Okay, we got two. The first card is saying to you, connecting with the living water. The sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hands formed the dry hand too. Okay, this message is interesting. I feel that it refers to the Lord, because this deck has a bit more religious inclination. So yeah, just let me read it once again. The sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hands formed the dry land too. Okay, maybe here the message is about the Almighty Lord, who is master of land and water, land and sea. Yeah, I feel that that's a message here, but let's focus what is the message for you, because I mean, maybe this wants to remind you a bit of the Lord. I mean, whatever you believe in, the universe, whatever force, higher force you believe in, to enhance, to reinforce your connection with it, and just know that that being is almighty and can just lift you up in any situation. So the card is saying to you, connecting with the living water. Living water, okay. What is living water? Living water is let me think about this card, because the messages sometimes come, sometimes they don't come up right away. I feel that here we are talking about joy, connecting with your inner child, connecting with your inner joy. I'm not sure why my intuition is driving me towards the word joy. I imagined some kind of water that is lively, that brings life, that brings youth, that brings refreshing, invigorating kind of energy. And indeed, something leads me to the inner child, to childhood. So with this card, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that it is time for you to connect with your inner child, and just tend your hand towards that inner child and say to it that it is safe to be a child. It is safe to, well, just to let them know that they are safe, and just yeah, give them your support. That's what I'm feeling here from this card. Connecting with the living water. Also, we have a dolphin, which is quite a psychic animal and also playful, just like a child. Definitely here this card wants to say something about your inner child. And maybe it's good to just try to establish more connection with your inner child, doing things that are... maybe you can do some visualizing work and try to find your inner child and like... try to lift up your inner child, try to hug your inner child. I'm not sure how I'm sounding by saying all that, but this is what I feel from the card, just supporting your inner child. The next card is retreat from the outside world. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. Okay, so in this message I have encountered it before in previous reading, and I feel that it wants to say that all the guidance, everything is coming from above, and it is actually coming for your best outcome. I feel that this card wants to say to you that, at least with this message, that you are guided and you are always reaching the outcome that you are meant to reach in this lifetime. And the card itself is saying to you, retreat from the outside world. Well, when I look at this angel, indeed I feel that she's pulling herself back. The same thing that I felt from the card that you chose yourself, Isa. Indeed, I feel that there is that taking a step back in order to launch yourself forward when the time is right. Now, I feel that the time for pushing forward is not the best time. Well, in the month of September at least. But yeah, the card is saying retreat from the outside world. And I feel that it is a message for you to just try to see yourself a bit more like... I have hard time to find the right words. Pile number one. It gets a bit messy in my head right now. But indeed, I sense you a bit more like going within and canceling out all the things that are outside of you. Just pulling back in your own bubble and organizing things that are in your own bubble, taking care of your inner child, taking care of you in general, giving support to yourself, and making sure that your inner world is inner world is just your inner bubble, let's say, is fine, and just isolating everything that is outside of you. That's what I feel from this card. It's like once you make what is within you, whatever is within you, balanced and organized, then you will see result on the things that are outside of you, because whatever is outside of you is barely a reflection of what is within you. So Spirit is saying to you, start from yourself, start from within. And the previous message led you to your inner child. So I was actually planning to take some more cards, but I see that the time is advancing, and I will take one more card. I will take one more card from my botanical inspiration deck, and slowly we are going to wrap it up. Okay, and the card appeared on its own. Hyacinth, playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood, happiness, and adult brilliance. Joseph Hilton Pierce. Okay, so again with this card we are talking about playfulness, about childhood. Again, this card is leading you towards something in your childhood, about your inner child. And yeah, I feel that all the cards are leading you towards a bit more playful kind of vibe. And there aren't any other messages to pop. There aren't any other messages that are popping up in my head, to be honest. So indeed, I feel that the cards are trying to say to you to establish better connection with your inner child. Maybe you can try to soften up a bit and be a bit more playful. Maybe you can just try to take all the serious things with a lighter heart, and yeah, just ease up a bit and give nurturing energy to your inner child. That's a message that I felt strongest here from several of the cards that popped up. So let's take one last card and finish it. Please, Spirit, one last message for pile number 1. And that is Herbera Daisy. Alright. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. Thich Nhat Hanh. Han. Okay, ignore my bad reading and pronunciation of the names. But yeah, this card is saying to you purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. And it is actually pointing you towards the present moment. So maybe it is best to stay in the present. Maybe it is best to focus on what is going on right now and not look around too much on what could be in the future or what was in the past. Just focusing on the now is automatically making you vibrate with a higher vibration, and just making you more magnetic as well. It is saying the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. So the card is saying, if you are paying attention to the present, if you let go of all those layers that are distracting you, you will see that where you are right now, in your present, things are not all that bad. Things are actually quite alright. And if you embrace that energy, I feel that you'll become much more well, much more attentive, much more magnetic, much more attracting kind of good energy in your life. Alright, so let's wrap it up here, pile number 1. If you enjoyed this reading, if it was useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. And also, as I've said before, you are always welcome to subscribe to my channel. Please don't hesitate of doing that. So that was it. Thank you very much for being with me and wishing you many, many blessings. Take care all and we'll meet again. Bye. Hello there, pile number 2. For those of you who have chosen Manas, let's take a look what Manas wants to say to you. Alright, here, Manas, humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, learning. Alright, so with the Manas card, I feel that indeed there will be something that is involving society, that is involving people around you, and you being able to somehow find your way around those people. Indeed, I feel that in the month of September you will be in some kind of dynamic environment, in some kind of a social environment, and it will require certain intelligence and certain skills in order to find your way around all those people that are surrounding you. Well, I don't sense that you will be surrounded by a large group of people, but still I sense that you have to be a bit more active than usual in society than in, let's say, in previous months. Alright, let's start with some oracle cards and then we are going to move to tarot and then we will take some more oracle cards. For today's reading, this is the dynamic. I already determined it with the previous pile. So, let's see what energy, hidden energy oracle cards you are going to get. Okay, and the card is wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now. Now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith and succeed, thanks to all my efforts. Alright, so this card is saying wisdom to you, and it has actually a hidden message. That hidden message is about your, well, by wisdom, it wants to say to you to just trust the universe, to know when things are happening and how they are happening. I mean, it's actually kind of difficult for me to explain you this, but it has something to do with the divine timing. Just know that whenever the time is right for certain thing, it will happen. Whenever the time is right for certain blessing to arrive in your life, actually it's not even the time, it is when you are aligned with that blessing, when you are matching the vibration of that blessing, then you will meet that blessing. And that's what this card is saying to you. Just to know that if something is not manifesting in your life, it is so because you are not matching that vibration yet. But you are going to get there. And also, in the first sentence it was mentioned, God has planned for me. So here we're not talking about religious stuff, but it is like, well, it is some kind of a destiny that you are following. And this card is like confirmation that you are meant to walk a certain path, you are meant to face certain destiny. So just know that there is a bigger plan and you are already working on that plan, you're already walking on that road. So just rest assured that everything that is meant for you to experience in this lifetime, you are going to experience it. Because you have already chosen the blueprint. You have chosen it before you were born in human body. Please, Spirit. Okay, another card. attention. By the way, choosing those decks for your September reading, actually I realized that they are a bit deeper than for some September stuff. So just take it with a grain of salt, but I feel that we are going to go a bit deeper in this September reading. Just keep it in mind. And yeah, let's dive. So the next card is saying attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. Okay. So this card is saying to you attention. And it's not just any type of attention. It is more attention on what is going on within you. Just noticing what are the processes that are happening within you. When certain thought appears, like, okay, I see that thought coming. Why this thought is coming? Why is it like that? And I mean, whenever you notice that something is happening in a way that is not serving you, in a way that is a bit more negative, as long as you put your attention on it and you see it in that way, you can transform it. And also the card is mentioning something about unconditional love. So embracing love and being attentive to all the processes that are going on within you in order to transform them in a way that will reshape your reality. Alright. And actually those two cards, wisdom and attention, I feel that they are going hand by hand. Alright. Next card. Next card for file number 2. Here and now. Alright. I feel that this card will have something to do with the present moment. Let's read the message. The future does not exist, and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again, because here, now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Okay. So another message that is saying to you, once your soul is ready for something, that thing is happening. There is no need for you to rush into the future, and there is no need for you to constantly look in the past and go like, okay, this happened in the past, it will happen again and again. So the card is saying to you to focus completely on the present moment. And maybe you can ask yourself questions to anchor yourself in that present moment, like, all right, where am I now? Am I in danger? Is this bad? Well, well, I'm thinking about questions that you can ask to yourself. To be honest, not all the questions are like relevant, but just ask yourself some questions like, okay, where am I now? Am I in danger? Am I feeling pain? Am I feeling this or that? And just embrace the present moment, because the present moment is now. It's not 1 hour later, and it's not 1 hour somewhere in the past. So just try to anchor yourself in the present. That's what the card is saying to you, because in the now, you are not. You are on the same frequency where you are meant to be. You are not. I find it really difficult to explain myself lately. I don't know why. Maybe because the topics that we are talking about are a bit deeper than than I predict them to be, which is kind of a shame because I'm reading tarot cards. But indeed, with some of the oracle decks, we are going way deeper than I expect to go. So the card is saying to you indeed just to anchor yourself in the present moment and constantly remind yourself that right now, right here, right now, you are all right, you are still breathing, your heart is still beating, so you are safe, you are all right. Just remind yourself those things every now and then. And indeed, I feel that all three of these cards, of those cards, are linked to each other: wisdom, attention, and here and now. Because the things that I mentioned, they are like complete package. Living in the now, acknowledging the present moment, paying attention to what is going on within you, within your body, within your heart, within your head, and having the wisdom to know that certain things are happening when they are supposed to happen. Just having the wisdom and knowing that you are meant to walk a certain path and you are walking through that path already. So just just embrace the journey. All right, let's get started with the tarot and see what kind of messages we are going to get from there. Three of Cups. I didn't ask anything specific, but I was thinking about September. So we got Three of Cups right away. Three of Cups is saying to me, indeed, some kind of social gathering, some kind of celebration. I feel that many of you will meet with a certain group of people. Many of you will go out somewhere, have a gathering. It might be a wedding, it might be birthday, it might be all kind of things, but I feel that you will be in some kind of a social environment. This is actually a confirmation from the Manas card. I felt the same energy from it. All right. Anything else that you would like to add, Spirit? Any other message for pile number 2? Too many cards. Okay, the card just came. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. I felt a bit of coldness from that card, to be honest. It's like I literally felt some kind of a cold blizzard that was passing through. Let me focus on the card itself. We have Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse is saying to me about some kind of an ending that you have hard time to accept. Refusing to accept some kind of an ending of a situation that involves a lot of coldness. Coldness could be associated with pain that you have experienced. But indeed I felt some kind of cold vibe, winter kind of vibe. Maybe something that happened in the winter. Maybe you were left out somewhere in the cold. Or maybe you just felt cold in your heart. Or just betrayal also. Because we have folks that are stabbed by multiple swords in the back. Those two messages next to each other are kind of... I feel that this one was for... this message was separate than this one. This one goes in a different place. Let's try to find out more. Please, Spirit, would you clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse? Why did I feel that coldness? What's happening in September for pile number 2? Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, pile number 2, this situation is not something new for you. What I feel actually regarding this situation is something that you have experienced in the past, or maybe you are still experiencing, and you have hard time to move on from it. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and this is the knight that likes to walk around, to be free, to visit other countries, to move on. And having this knight in reverse is saying to me that you have hard time to move on from the situation. For some reason, you have hard time to detach from some kind of pain that you have experienced. And it seems like you are going to feel that the presence of that pain in September as well. Or that situation in particular. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this? Page of Swords in upright. Alright, here are the good news. So, even though you are going to feel what I described here, with the Page of Swords, I feel that the storm is going to calm down. There will be a period where the storm is going to calm down and you will receive a little bit more clarity. Things will start finding their places in your head and they will start making sense. You will find out something, or it's like something will become more clear to you about this situation that I'm talking about. I'm not sure what kind of situation this could be. For different people it could be a different thing, but I just sense the situation that you have hard time to let go of. Even though the situation is already done, it's already over. Anything more about this spirit? Anything more that you can share? Two of Wands in reverse, okay. This card is saying to me expectations that were not met. I feel that this is pointing us towards some kind of disappointment regarding expectations that you had and they were not met. And you still kind of feel that bitter energy from that. Even though with the Page of Swords there will be some kind of clarity, the cards are indicating about some kind of expectations that you had, something that you expected to arrive, but it seems like it didn't happen in that way that you were expecting it to happen. Alright, so this thing will kind of remind about itself in September. Maybe someone will come and trigger that situation. Maybe someone will ask you about it, and you will suddenly start to remember it, and go back to it mentally. But it is all happening in order for you to find clarity to it. It's like someone is going to activate old wounds. The Hermit card. I didn't have any question prepared, but the Hermit just jumped. And the Hermit is saying to me, enlightenment. You are going to find light in the darkness. So this topic will be addressed once again in order for you to find solution to it, in order for you to find light in it. So it is not a bad reason why this situation is coming up again in your life. It is for purification. Alright. Please, Spirit, any other things that are awaiting pile number 2 in September? Any other things that are awaiting pile number 2 in September? The Empress in an upright position. Okay, the Empress in an upright position is saying to me just reaching some kind of result, being prolific, being in your feminine energy. I'm just looking at this fox, and she seems quite busy with her little children. Maybe some of you literally will have to deal with children in your life, and it will be a bit overwhelming. That's another message that just popped up. But overall, the Empress wants to indicate feminine energy, prolific energy, but also I sense that some of you will have to deal with not children, but with people that are younger than you, and it will feel a bit uncomfortable, a bit tiring. Alright. Please, Spirit, any other messages? King of Wands. Alright, so here we go. We have a King of Wands. And the King of Wands is representing a person, someone that is represented by fiery signs, but it doesn't have to be exactly the fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It could be someone that just has more fiery energy in their birth chart. Okay, what about this person? Spirit, what about this person? What do we need to know about this person in September for pile number 2? Okay. Oh, not good. 5 of Wands. So you will be in a clash with this kind of person. You will be in conflict with that kind of person, actually. Something is not going to align well with that person, and there will be some clashes. Maybe your opinions are not going to match. And I'm not sure who that person is, but I feel that there will be some kind of differences. Maybe you'll have to defend yourself, or well, I don't sense it more physically, I sense it more like debating with that person. They are on a different opinion than yours, and they have hard time to see your vision, your overview of the situation. All right. Let's take some more messages. Please, Spirit. Any other messages for pile number 2 in September? Any other messages for pile number 2? Okay, these cards, there are 2. I'm taking them. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this card is saying to me that some of you might feel kind of heavy responsibility. Some of you might feel that you are going to drop something. By that I mean either you are going to cancel something that will be overwhelming for you, or you are going to decide to leave something. Here, definitely I sense that the time feels off, the experience feels off with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And with the 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel that it is a bit too heavy for you to handle this, and you will decide, okay, I had enough, I'm done, I'm gonna stop with that. And I'm not sure what that thing is, because for the different people it could be a different thing. But in September I feel that you are going to draw a line and stop with something that is too much for you. Okay, let's take some last cards from Tarot, and then I will continue with the oracles. 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, 2 of Cups in reverse. This is saying to me about someone with whom usually you are on good terms, but you have some kind of differences here. It's like you are not meeting at the same page. It could be again this King of Wands, because the card came right where the King of Wands is and the 5 of Wands. So this could be a person with whom you are usually getting on alright, but about something you are not on the same page. Okay. Would you tell us something more about these 2 of Cups in reverse? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this has something to do about work, and for many of you I feel that this has something to do about work, and also it is related with changes about work. It's like somebody, either you or that person, want to apply some kind of changes that are breaking the old habits, that are breaking the old system, that are just changing the overall thing. And there will be resistance. I'm not sure which side will be resisting this, either you or them. All right, let's move on with the oracle cards. I have prepared several oracle cards for you. I mean oracle decks. So, please, Spirit, what is the message for September for pile number 2? Okay. Focus on your blessings. Yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. All right, focus on your blessings. So when I look in at this card, I feel that she is just given, open-heartedly. She is given. She has so many blessings that she is given, and here I feel that the card is trying to say to you, just open up your arms and just don't do not hesitate to let go of things. Do not hesitate to give things, because this is opening up. Well, it is like putting you in that vibration of receiving as well. I mean, as long as you are like opening yourself up, you are giving, you are sharing that energy. I feel that you are also tuning into the receiving mode. It's like your vibration is being lifted up and you are attracting better things. And the card is saying to you, focus on your blessings. So maybe you can just look in your life and think about things that you can be grateful about. I mean, for example, simple things like you can be grateful about being able to go to the supermarket to buy things that you like, to be able to do your own things. I mean, there could be so many things that people actually do not realize, that we are kind of blessed to be able to do those things, because there are other people that are around the globe that are not that fortunate enough to do simple things that we take as a granted. So this card kind of wants to point more to your blessings in order for you to increase that energy of gratefulness. Please, Spirit, what other message do you have for pile number 2? Okay, the cards are getting messed up. All right. We have 2 cards. Let's see. Make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter and sang for joy. Okay. For some reason, what comes to me as a message from this card is simplicity. Try to live a simple life and try to do things in a simple way. Make time to work, rest, and play. So it's like balancing between all those things. When you work, you also need to rest, and also you need to have some kind of enjoyment, something to distract yourself with, something that brings joy in your life. So this card is kind of saying to you to keep track of those things, not only work, or not only rest all the time and not doing any kind of work, just like trying to find the balance between all 3 of those things. And as an additional message I picked up that this card is saying to you to focus on simple things, because there is more wisdom in simplicity than in complex stuff. I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear here, but it's like sometimes just simple gesture, sometimes just a simple thing can make such a big impact. And that's what I feel from this card, actually. Just to, once again, to be grateful about the simple things that you can do in your life. All right, let's see the other card. A happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. Okay. So with this deck, indeed, we are going a bit more towards religion, I feel. And a happy home. This card is indicating to me not home as a place exactly. It is pointing towards state of being, like you feeling safe, you feeling at home, you feeling protected. And indeed, I sense as a message that this card wants to say to you that no matter what you do, you are protected and you are being watched over. So just know that you are not alone and you are being guided. So your path is safe, your journey is safe. No matter what is going on, you are protected. And yeah, you are part of the universe, you are part of the whole. So you are never separate, you are never alone. Okay, let's take some inspiring messages from my botanical inspirations and slowly wrap it up. Please, Spirit, what are your messages for pile number 2? Honeysuckle, okay. Domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so that the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently entwists. William Shakespeare. Okay. Alright, so I'm not that good with poetry, especially Shakespeare and especially Old English. So the card is saying domestic happiness and devoted affection. What I feel from those words is like being able to just adjust the situation, being able to react in a way that is adequate for a certain situation, and also doing it with a gentle kind of energy without forcing it, gently adapting yourself to every situation that life presents you. And again, here we have the words domestic happiness and devoted affection. Again, something related with home. Alright, let's take one more card. Please, Spirit, what is your last message for pile number 2? What is your last message for pile number 2? We have too many cards. I want just one. Please, once again, too many cards. Please, Spirit, would you give one card to pile number 2 to close it off? Okay. We have Nasturtium. Alright. Victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Lao Tzu. Alright, so this card is saying to you to focus your attention on you. Instead of trying to change others, focus your attention on you and change that thing that is within you that is causing you dissatisfaction with others. That's the main thing that I'm feeling here. It is indeed pointing inwards towards you rather than outside of you. If there is something that is outside of you and it causes you dissatisfaction, it causes you, I don't know, you just don't feel good about it, this card is saying to you to point the mirror towards yourself and see what within you is not happy with what is outside of you. And pay attention to that part in order to transform it, which will transform your vision for the thing that is outside of you. So, with this last message, we are ending up this reading pile number 2. If you find it useful, if you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because this is what helps me grow. So, thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many, many blessings. Take care and we will meet again. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3. We have Berkano, and let's take a look what Berkano wants to say to you about your month of September. All right, Berkano. It says birth, sanctuary, life change, fertility, secrets. All right. Okay. So, what I'm feeling actually from the words that I just read and from the card itself, that indeed I'm looking at the rabbit and the rabbits are hopping, they are jumping. So I feel that you are going to jump to some kind of a next moment in your life. Something is going to change and it feels a bit like some kind of a birthright. I mean, it's like a natural cycle, something that you were meant to experience by birth. And indeed, here I feel life change and fertility also kind of feels a powerful keyword for what is about to happen in September for you. All right, let's take some cards and see what messages you are going to pull for your month of September. I mean, I will pull the messages, but they are for you, pile number 3. So, please, Spirit, what do you have as a message for pile number 3 in their month of September? What would you like to share with pile number 3 in their month of September? I'm using Healing Energy Oracle cards, so we might go a bit deep, a bit deeper than expected, just beware. We have Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God, thus I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. Alright, this is beautiful message pile number 3. It wants to say that you are that, you have that yin-yang ability. You can turn darkness into light. You can find harmony, peace and harmony in situations that are not that harmonious, situations that are chaotic. So the harmony card indeed wants to say to you that maybe not only during September, here the messages are a bit deeper, but in general, you are the one who can transform everything that is around you into harmony. I feel that you have done this before and you are capable of doing that. All you need to actually do is just look within and acknowledge the situation the way it is, see it, and from that point, from the point where you are aware about certain things that are going on, you have the capability to transform them. The first thing that is necessary is awareness. All right, next card. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So, one step at a time. That's another message for you, pile number 3. It wants to say to you that do not focus on, you might have tons of work, but all you can finish right now is one thing at a time. You cannot finish everything at the same time. So just engage with one thing at a time and make sure you take your rest as well. So this card is saying to me that even if you have a mountain that you need to, by the way, you might be hearing some knocking sound, something is going on from my upper neighbor. You might have a mountain ahead of you, but you cannot climb it right away. You can climb it with one step at a time. And this actually has something to do with the present moment, because when you are living in presence, you always take only one step. You don't take 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. You always take one step because you are present, and always the step that you are taking is counted as a 1. So with this powerful message, you are entering the month of September. Just take one step at a time. Let's see your next message. Please, Spirit, what is the next message for our final group? Okay, we have the card, and that is creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. Okay. So, with the creation card, I feel that it just wants to indicate to you that you are the author of your life. You are the one that can create things. And yeah, it just wants to say to you once again that in order to transform something, just go within and try to gain awareness of it in order to just see it for what it is and see how you can change it, how you can improve it. And yeah, here we are talking about inner and outer. By changing what is within, you are actually changing what is outside of you as well. Because what is outside of you is merely a reflection of what is within you. I have repeated this message multiple times in my readings, but I will keep on repeating it for those of you who are new and who haven't heard it yet, because I feel that this message is very important for everyone, because always when you look within, you can see what you're reflecting on the outside, and you can actually change what you're reflecting on the outside. So in that kind of way, you are your own creator. As long as you dive within yourself and change what you don't like within you, what you don't like, if you find the peace within you, then you are going to find peace within what is outside of you as well. So that's the message for you, pile number 3. Let's start with the tarot cards and see what is awaiting you in September. I love those oracle cards, but they are a bit deeper than, than usually people expect. They are not those typical cards that are saying something about the upcoming month. They are just giving some kind of general direction. I feel that it is useful to have them, but I'm not sure how the majority of you would appreciate them. Alright, so let's get started with your tarot messages. Let's see what is happening in your September. Please, Spirit, what is awaiting pile number 3 in September? What is the main thing that you would like to share with pile number 3 about their month of September? The Devil in reverse. Okay, this is actually good news. It wants to say to you that in September you are freeing yourself from something that was heavy, something that was toxic, something that was dragging you down. I'm not sure what exactly this could be, but whatever it is, I feel that you are freeing yourself from it and you are moving towards better times. Let's find out more about it. Please, Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? What else do you have for us about this? Okay. Oh, so interesting. So, 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Because these two cards are actually clarifying the Devil in reverse. And what is actually changing for you in September is from the point of lack, where you felt exhausted, where you felt kind of drained, kind of hopeless, kind of maybe even health-wise you are not feeling at your best health. You are moving towards abundance, where you have everything. From point where you had nothing, you are turning towards a point, you are moving towards a point where you are going to get everything that you want, even more than that. Because this card is complete abundance. And that's something that I told you with the rabbit as well. Actually, the messages are kind of aligning with each other. And that happens because you are letting go of some kind of limit, something that was holding you back. The lack is turning into abundance. Alright, that's good news, pile number 3. Very good news, actually. And if you pay more attention to those 3 cards that I pulled for you, maybe that will also help you to enhance that moment, to just get faster to that moment. Please, Spirit, is there something more that we need to know? Justice in reverse, okay. Justice in reverse is saying about something that was unfair in your life. Justice in reverse is saying to me that there was something in your life that didn't feel alright, that felt wrong, that felt off. Too many cards, but we have one here. 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse is saying to me about someone that that was chasing after some kind of personal gains. Someone that was showing off. Someone that was having ego and was after personal gains. This is clarifying the Justice card, and the message is not complete yet. Let's take more. Please, Spirit, could you make this clearer for us? We have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 6 of Pentacles in reverse again is similar to the Justice card in reverse. Definitely here something is off balance. Okay, I just want to separate those 3 moments here. First we have the Devil, which wants to indicate that you are releasing something, you are letting go of something that was toxic for you. Then we have that transition from lack towards abundance. And then we have that energy imbalance here, that something in the energy was not balanced. And I feel that I feel the ego of someone here in that imbalanced energy. I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. This is the most unclear message to me. I will take more cards. With the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, once again we are talking about give and take. It's like someone has taken something from you. Someone has either taken your energy, your time, or some kind of money even, but something has taken something that rightfully was yours. Alright, one more card, Spirit. One more card about the situation. I feel that September will be a month of twists for you, pile number 3. Wheel of Fortune, okay. So, indeed, the wheel is spinning, and this time it is spinning in your lucky side about this situation. It's like karma. That's what I'm feeling here. The karma is coming back, and if somebody has done something wrong to you, I feel that they are going to receive what they are meant to receive. And vice versa, you are receiving your justice because you are in some kind of unfair situation. Someone has taken something of you. Someone has been with ego, and someone has just tried to gain something from you. But the karma is interfering in this situation and make sure that everyone receives what they sow, reaps what they sow. All right, Indeed, I feel something powerful happening for you, pile number 3 in September. Some kind of powerful shift. Please, Spirit, is there something else that pile number 3 needs to know regarding their month of September? Although I feel that this will be your major thing. This will be the major thing that will occupy your time. Is there something else? Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse and Ace of Cups. Okay. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel that you are waiting on someone. But in the end, you decide to not wait anymore. And you decide to start things in your own way. To take initiative and just pour your heart in a way that makes you happy, in a way that you are starting something that is inspiring you. This could be a new connection, new relationship, new person appearing in your life, giving up on someone that did not show up. I'm saying relationship and connection because you have the cups, but for those of you that are not in this kind of situation, this could also indicate just something new that you are passionate about, that makes your heart pound, makes you happy. Okay. Can we know more about the Spirit? Too many cards. We have 2 cards, the Moon and Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Moon cards indicating uncertainty, unclarity, fears, going through some kind of subconscious transformation. And the Knight of Swords is quite the opposite. It is fearless energy. So it's like Spirit is trying to say to you that in September you will dive deeper into those fears that you have, and this will give you power to move forward. It's like you are going to emerge of those things that were making you feel scared before. You are going to find something there. I sense some kind of shadow work here, pile number 3. It's like you are going to do some kind of shadow work which will help you unlock some kind of healing or some kind of hidden power, something that you didn't know before. But it gives you a lot of freedom and determination. It's like you are diving within and you are seeing something that is there, that is like a pattern. And after you are becoming aware of it, it feels liberating and you are just rushing forward. You are not scared anymore. It's like, well, in other words, you are overcoming a fear. That's what I'm sensing here for you. You are overcoming something that you were scared of in September. And this might have something to do with that Knight of Cups. It's like as if you were waiting for someone and you were scared. What if they never show up? What if they never do this? What if they leave me? This kind of vibe I'm picking up. And in the end, you are like, okay, I'm just gonna let this go. If they wanna leave, if they are not going to show up, then that's be it. I'm gonna start my own thing. I'm gonna keep moving. And I'm not gonna stay in energies of lack. Alright, let's take some last messages for you. Please, Spirit, do you have any other messages for pile number 3 in September? One last card. And that's the Empress in reverse. Okay. The Empress in reverse is saying to me that you are going to pull back a bit. The Empress in reverse is saying to me that you might have some ideas, some creativity that you might keep for yourself or you might keep for a later period of time. You might think that, okay, this is not the best time for me to share my ideas or to to show up or to shine. Maybe it's time for me to keep the things for myself, to be a bit more private and not reveal too much. And also with the Empress in reverse, yeah, indeed. The main thing that I'm feeling here is that you are going to pull back a bit. You are not going to, let's say, you are not going to try to do things to draw too much attention. You will decide, okay, I need some rest, I need some peace, I just want to pull back a bit. I don't want to be on the spotlight. I'd rather keep things harmonious and peaceful. And Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is saying to me that you are going to do that because things are a bit overwhelming for you. I mean, there are a lot of major things that are happening in September, and I feel that you don't want indeed to be in the spotlight. You just want to rest a bit because what you've been carrying has been heavy, pile number 3. Whatever you have dealt with, it felt heavy and tiring. So that's why you would rather just to retreat for a while. Alright, well, don't go anywhere yet because I have some more oracle cards, but those oracle cards bring a bit more general and deeper messages, so let's get started. Please, Spirit, what messages do you have? Okay, already the messages are popping. The first one is saying to you, embrace adventure in your life. These cards are a bit more religious, they have a bit more religious inclination, so just beware of that. Jesus said, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children. Alright. So, about this message, I feel that by children, what is meant here is for those that carry the purity of a child, for those that carry the joy of a child. So, kingdom of heaven, which means happiness, bliss, feeling blessed, is for those who carry purity within themselves. I feel that that's what the message wants to indicate. So the card is saying embrace adventure in your life. And just looking at the imagery, just looking at the card itself, I feel that it is saying to you to embrace a bit more like divine presence in your life, not just adventure. Because I see this man that is bathing in light, and I see this white dove that is passing by. For some reason, my attention doesn't fall too much on the white dove. It is more on the light that the man is bathing in. So it's like open up for the impossible. I mean, just believe in miracles, believe in the impossible, because this will get you one step closer to that thing that you consider impossible. And the next card, cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. Alright. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Okay. So definitely here we are talking about cooperation, about, I don't sense that much cooperation from other people. Maybe it will involve cooperation from other people, but the main thing that I'm feeling here is you cooperating with your spirit guides, pile number 3. I feel that you will receive messages, you will receive guidance, you will receive signs, you will feel it intuitively. We have the moon card, it has something to do with intuition. I feel that intuitively you will know what are the right steps, and this is not a coincidence because you have guidance, you have your own spiritual team, the ones that is higher, your higher self, your higher guidance, your higher guides, and I feel that they are guiding you, they are just leading you on the right path. So that's the main thing that I sense from this card. Just to let you know that you are not alone, especially for those of you who feel that you are on your own. No, you're not. You are always guided. Every step of your life journey is being guided. So do not even consider yourself to be outcast or to be alone, because you are not. You have your spirit team. Okay, 2 cards. Express yourself through creativity. Praise his name with the dancing, accompanied by tambourine and harp. Okay. So maybe some of you are engaged with art, some of you might be engaged with some kind of creative activity in general. And the card is saying to express yourself through creativity. It has more to do with some kind of divine intervention, I feel, because especially this deck has a bit more like religious kind of inclination. I feel that here it just wants to say to you that while you're creating things, you are being like divinely guided. Everything that comes from you as a creation, it actually comes from spirit. It's like you are being possessed by the spirit of creativity and you are creating things that are kind of helping other people find guidance as well. Just like tarot reading or music or any sort of art. So this card is saying to you, just help others by helping yourself. By that I mean, while you're engaging in some kind of activity that you are good at, that you feel good while you are doing it, you are helping yourself to clear things out, but at the same time, that activity can help others to find guidance as well, or in any kind of way. And the last card of this deck, have faith to walk through new doors. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. Okay, so pile number 3, and definitely feel that there is some kind of shift that is happening in September for you, because this is another card that is saying that you are walking through something new. And actually the card is saying to you to not be afraid. When one door closes, another one opens. So do not be scared to take a step and walk through that new door. Because if it opens for you, it is opening for a reason. And it is part of your life journey. Alright, let's wrap it up with some inspiration from my botanical inspiration decks. Not decks. I have only one botanical inspiration deck. Please, Spirit, what are the finishing messages for pile number 3? Apple blossoms. Okay. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility unknown. Okay. Such an interesting message. White are the flowers of apple tree that bring us fruits of fertility. White is actually symbol of peace, and flower is actually symbol of beauty and peace as well. And apple could be considered as symbol of fertility, but also if we go back in Adam and Eve kind of symbolism, it might be considered as some kind of a sin as well. But here we are not talking about that. We are talking about more about fertility, about fruits, about blossoming. So the card is saying choices, knowledge, and illumination. And indeed, I feel that it just wants to say to you that once you make your choices, and once you gain knowledge about, well, first gain knowledge about that thing that you need to make choices of, and then the right choice will get illuminated. Okay. I don't know how I reached to that message, but it just came the other way around. Here we have choices first, knowledge and illumination after that. But I feel that first comes knowledge. First you need to get the knowledge of that thing that you need to make choice about. And then the right choice will get illuminated. The right choice will just sparkle before you. So, in other words, the card wants to say to you, stay authentic to yourself. And just know that everything that is happening for your own best. One last card, Spirit. And that is Peony. Prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than having what you want. Unknown. Okay, such an interesting message. And all the messages that are coming from you are by unknown sources. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than having what you want. Okay, so this definitely has something to do with gratefulness, being grateful for what you already have in order to level up, in order to increase your frequency, your vibration, and attract the same kind of things in your life, to attract things to be grateful about. So it is even more important for you to just say thank you, to be grateful for what you already have, which is not little. I mean little, which is not any less than blessing. I mean, you have internet. First of all, you can watch this video. You have well, you can go to the supermarket. You can buy things that you want. So sometimes we don't think about those things because we take them as granted, we take them as apologies. Just a motorcycle passed by and distracted me. We take them as something that we take them for granted, and we don't think that there are people that are out there in the globe that cannot afford all those things that we are kind of not even noticing that we have in our daily lives. So this card indeed shifts you more to gratitude mode, because being grateful, having that gratitude attitude is blessing on its own, because it only helps you increase your blessings. Alright, so those were your messages, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because this is what helps me grow. So thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many blessings. Take care, and we will meet again. Bye.